The first sound is split. The second sound is split. See, that's the mitral and tricuspid components, aortic and pulmonic. Remember the left side events before the right, and that's for splitting. That's easy to remember. So let's listen to that. I'll go back just a slight bit.
Apex.
A little short, typical innocent murmur.
Note innocent systolic murmur and also a wider split of the second sound, which does not become single with expiration. Third left sternal border. However, the second sound did become single in the sitting position. Now we'll turn the patient to the left lateral position and listen over the point of maximum impulse at the apex.
Split first, systolic murmur. You hear a third sound?
Now, sitting, third.
Well, there was no third sound. You might have said I wasn't listening for it. But I listened for it, and the amazing thing to me, I was expecting to find them like other athletes, swimmers, basketball players, track. They didn't have it. And I was told they would be there. And then, as I was mentioning, I think it's merely the fact it's there because they're in the age group to have third sounds. But they've got the thick wall of muscle, and it's insulating, like the walls between us. We have insulation. At times, the insulation is not too good because you hear them in the other room. I've noticed that several times. Applause we hear here, but if they had been a football player's insulation, you wouldn't have heard the applause. I think it's there, but we just, no one's bothered to try to record this, and maybe they can do that here at the Texas Heart Institute. That's pure armchair, but I suspect it's probably right. Now, oh, by the way, patients often say, that if they're parents, but the patient himself or herself will say, "What makes a murmur?" And you say it's innocent. What is a murmur? Well, I've got a faucet in the examining room, and so I go and I get the handle, and then you say, normally you have the first and second sound looped up. Your murmur is whooped up. So then you take the faucet and handle and go, that's blood flowing through that faucet. And then you show a model of the heart, open it up. And that's very helpful, by the way, in explaining things so they can actually see them. Say, put your finger there. That's the mitral valve. You see the two cusps. And so as the blood goes through these various orifices and valves, they understand it's just like turning the faucet on. And if it's a lot of pressure there, then the innocent murmurs would be to simulate a significant murmur. You really hold it out there. They catch it. So it's been very helpful that way.